17-year-old Millie is expecting her first baby.
Sounds so squishy, doesn't it?
She and boyfriend Ash have suddenly found themselves in need of a family home.
How did you two meet?
In Cornwall at a friend's house. Got together in June and found out I was pregnant in August.
Pretty soon, really.
Yeah, I was happy though.
When they found out Millie was pregnant, they applied for a council house. But they still haven't got one, and their baby's almost due. They've set up home in Ash's mum's house,
I can smell incense sticks.
with Ash's mum, sister, and 2 brothers. But there's only one place for Ash and Millie to sleep: the sofas in the lounge.
To think that a baby kind of this size is in my belly right now. It seems weird. All we've got is the Moses basket, that's the big thing we've got. But I can't really get a cot or nothing yet until we get the place. I think that the hospital bag is going to be coming back here, because I don't think anything's going to be sorted out by the time baby comes. Get out.
So when the baby comes, because they probably ain't going to get no place until the baby comes, that means they're going to have the mum, and yeah, I think there was a sister and 2 brothers and that. So there's like 4 plus 2. There's like 6 people in the house to 1 fucking shower, blood. Plus a newborn baby, 7.
That's my unborn grandchild. So I won't see him on the street when I can provide a roof, but it's not practical for me with the kids. I mean, I don't know what the criteria is, but I mean, you don't get much more desperate than having, you know, all squashing in your mother's house with a newborn baby on the way. I can't see any other situation that'd be classed as more desperate than that.
So, just taking the dog for a walk.
Ash and Millie have been looking for a place to make their family home for 5 months.
I always say, oh, all we need is a house, all we need is a house. I always say that.
I just think it's out of order, the way they've got to wait so long for a house.
My little dumpling, aren't you?
They're only young, and they've got a baby on the way and everything. It's disgraceful. I'm not being funny, but foreigners seem to...
Wait, what's disgraceful? That they need a council house, or they are young and have a baby on the way? Yeah. Let's dissect that. Yeah. Let's have a think about that. What's disgraceful? They're young and they need a council house, or they got a baby on the way. What are you talking about, blood? It's disgraceful, fam. Yeah, it's disgraceful that they're fucking young and got a baby on the way instead of preparing and making good preparations and that, and making sure they're in a position to have a child instead of just getting breed up.
Get houses like that. 2 houses came empty round here a few months back, and then I was walking up the road a couple of days later and there was foreign people living there. I mean, I don't mind them living in this country, do you know what I mean? But it's just when there's not enough for our own citizens, then I think it's a bit wrong.
Oh, I don't think I can get up this hill.
Yeah, but what this woman doesn't realise is our own citizens have had better opportunities than the foreign people and that. Some of these foreign people come from some fucked up countries and that. There are so many opportunities in this country for us to make something of ourselves that these foreign people don't have. So you know what? If they come over and they get some freebies of that and it might be a bit easier for them, blood, they didn't have it as easy in their country. Yeah, we got it easier. We shouldn't even need any government handouts and that. The fuck, blood? We should be living at our parents' house, saving money, and then going and buying our own property, or at least being able to private rent and that. Don't be talking about foreign people who got it easier and that, blood, when we've got it easy ultimately.
Yeah.
You get lots of arguments with people saying, oh, you can giving it to a foreigner or someone that's not from this country. And I'll say, everybody's treated exactly the same. It all goes off your entitlement.
Stop!
Don't take him.
People are always going to argue, they should have this, they should have...
Exactly, it goes off entitlement and that. And you think about it this way, why would the UK government want to treat foreigners better? It's because the reason why these people think that, oh, foreigners have it easier, foreigners are more entitled than that, is because they don't like foreigners. So if foreigners get some sort of benefit or some better treatment in their eyes, they see it as, oh, they've been treated better and that. It's because they don't like foreigners. So they're just looking for any excuse to say something bad about a fucking foreigner, blood. They don't know that these foreigners, yeah, might have been in some temporary accommodation for 4 years. That's the thing. There might be 2 council houses that are available on whatever street, and they don't, and then some foreign people move into them. They don't know those foreign people might have been living in some mad fucking temporary accommodation for 4 years, blood. In a fucking hotel for 4 years, blood. Fuck, man. But they just, because they don't like foreign people, they just see it as, they're coming and taking all the council houses. But you don't know what kind of mad conditions they was living in beforehand, blood. But they won't say that about an English person, though, innit? Dumb.
Of that, at the end of the day, there is a system in place, and you get your offer because of your circumstances, whether you've been born in this country, whether you've come into this country.
Who do you think that it should get?
And that's coming from a white man's mouth. Yeah, who works in the system. That's what I'm saying, blood. These people, they're just racist, blood. They're just looking for any excuse to badmouth foreigners. If someone said, do you want to send all the foreigners home? These people will say, yeah, why not?
Social housing.
Homeless British people, people that need it, especially young teenagers that are pregnant.
Well, then don't get pregnant. It's as simple as that.
A minute, our life's on hold while we're looking for a place. Just for example, say I want to go out and look for a job. We don't know what area we're going to be settled down in, so if I was to get a job in one area and then suddenly get offered a place in an area that's 10 to 15 miles away, then obviously can't do that job no more, so it'll be a waste of time applying for it in the first place. Need a big...
No, what? This guy's... See, man. This guy is a fucking waste, man, blood. He's just using it as an excuse to not get a fucking job, blood. Blood, get the fucking job. You don't know where you're going to be housed. You may be housed 2 streets away from your mum's yard. You might be housed 3 miles away from your mum's house. You don't know. So you know what? Get the job now and work it out afterwards. Don't sit down for fucking a whole year and think, you know what, I'm not going to get a job because once I get a job, I don't know if I'm going to have to leave that job. But you don't know what your situation's going to be. What you know is you need a job now, so get a fucking job now, blood. Why the fuck are you... All the excuses on planet Earth not to fucking get up and do something with his life, blood. Fucking waste, man. Fucking waste, man, blood.
Base really before you can start on with your life, and once you've got your fortification and you got your base,
once you've got a job, you know you are allowed to leave. You know, this is not a lifetime contract where, you know, if you leave, they're gonna cut your foot off or whatever. You can't get a job elsewhere. Fucking waste, man, blood. These people, when you see them in a bad position and that, and they don't have the things they want and they complain, do not feel sorry for them, blood. And a lot of people have this sort of mindset. I'm not saying this specific scenario where he's like, oh, well, what's the point of getting a job? But what I'm saying is a lot of people have that sort of mindset. Whatever sort of situation, oh, what's the point? Oh, what's the point? Oh, what's the point, blood? Blood, the point is you're going to have a fucking child, blood. That's the fucking point, blood. Just laziness, blood.
then you can carry on and expand everything else then.
The government have come up with a plan to free up...
I would never be friends with a fucking idiot like that, blood. Never. Never. Never.
more space for families. But it means more than 500,000 people giving up their homes.
Obviously, what I will advise you, if you don't pay, then legal action will be
Fucking jackass.
sought against you.
That's what I'm talking about.
But then you're going to end up with nowhere to live.
That's not my fault, it's the government sorting it.
See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? It's not my fault, it's the government's fault. This is what I'm saying, yeah. When I talk in them videos and that, and I'm saying these people, yeah, whatever colour skin, doesn't matter, need to stop relying on higher powers to fix their problems. Stop relying on the government, stop relying on your local council, stop relying on God to fix your problem. You as a man and a woman have to look in the mirror and say to yourself and realise and understand the only person who is going to fix and better my situation is me, blood. Not no government, not no council, not no God, not no higher power, not no divine being that's invisible in the sky or in the universe, blood. You got to fix your problems yourself, blood. I don't rely on nobody but myself to solve my problems, blood. I don't rely on no one else. Obviously, now and then you might need a little bit of help at that. We're human beings, innit? What I'm saying is, 99.9% of the time, I'm in charge of my life. I'm in charge of fixing my situation, blood. Man, not rely on nobody, blood. I'm a self-sufficient, self-made man. Man got 3 fucking properties. No one gave me a penny, blood. Obviously, man had to take on debt, and obviously you get advances from the banks and that or whatever. But no one gave me a penny for nothing, fam. Man bought everything myself, blood. Literally a self-made man. Don't listen to these people that say, oh, there's no such thing as a self-made man. Everyone needs help. Blood, certain people will listen to that and think, well, I'm never going to be able to get to any sort of stage until I get help. Nah, blood, there is such thing as a self-made man. You're looking at one right now, blood.